Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to share with you something that happened to me in prayer yesterday morning, and I believe it has to do with the bride of Christ today and what we are facing in the very near future. So as I was in prayer yesterday morning, I was caught into a vision. What ignited the vision was, as I was praying, I heard the words, "The earth is not ready," and it was yelled as if someone was in my ear. "The earth is not ready." And as I heard this, I saw a point. And in this point, it had two sides going down, almost like a spine and a vert ramp. If you're a skater or BMX guy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it was the spine with a point. And on one side of the spine, I looked and I saw the building of the church, the temple, the rock structure, so to speak. I saw it crumbling and falling to the ground. And as I looked from that side to the right side, I saw the church body. I saw Christians. They were meeting in public places, parks, parking lots, wherever they could meet. And they were praising and worshiping and leading people to Jesus. It was revival in the streets, so to speak. As I saw the church in the public place and no longer in the building, my feet felt like they got filled with electricity. And I'm an electrician by trade, so I know exactly what it feels like to grab onto a live wire. And this is what my feet felt like. They felt like they had been juiced up with electricity. And as my feet were filled with electricity, I heard the words, "The church must be mobile." And as these words were spoken, I was sucked out of my prayer room. And I was brought into this, I was brought out of the world. And when I looked up to see where I was, I saw an angel. And in his right hand, this angel had a trumpet. And it was close to his face, as if it was almost time for him to blow this trumpet. And then he had his left hand out, palm open, pointing to existence. This angel stood in front of all existence, of what has existed, what is existing, and what will exist. Everything was before him. And I was watching what he was doing. As I was watching what he was doing, I felt all the air in my lungs and in my body get sucked out of my body. And something punched me in the stomach is what it felt like. And as I keeled over and bent over with no air in my body, what was in me was a word. And I spoke, "Awaken." And as I spoke, "Awaken," the angel shouted, "Awaken." And this happened again. All the air kept leaving me, and I would keel over, and I said, "Awaken." And the angel shouted, "Awaken," and it happened 3 times. And on the last awaken, I came up to catch my breath, and I was back in my prayer room. And I believe what I saw was the final trumpet, the angel holding the final trumpet. And he's calling out to the bride, to the church, to awaken from your slumber, because the earth is not ready to receive the King yet. Awaken from your slumber. And I believe that the church is coming to a season where it will be mobilized, and it won't be about a building. We won't necessarily be showing up to a building, but we will be mobilized in the sense it's not an invitation to a place, but it's an invitation to a person, Jesus Christ. And so I just want to encourage you guys. Now is the time that we walk the streets of America, the streets of your country, the streets of this world, in the rural areas, in the suburb areas, and we cry out that cry, "Awaken." I believe this was a vision from the Lord of what is to come. I believe there's an awakening that is taking place and that is going to take place. And I believe it is time that the bride of Christ be awakened from her slumber and proclaim the King of Kings and show and manifest His glory in this earth. God bless you guys. I hope this word touched you, and I hope it ignited something in you. And I hope that whoever watches this video will be awakened to be mobilized into their city, into their state, into their nation, to be the gospel of Jesus so that He can come as King of Kings and as Lord of Lords.